Hello, hello. How's it going out there, everybody? My name is Daniel Sincere, and I'm so happy to be here. Another Saturday working on my app with you all. Um, I just had a salad and I took some probiotics and some digestive enzymes because a guy dressed up in a doctor's outfit said it was a good idea. So we'll see what happens. I do feel like there's something going on in my tummy, but I'm not sure exactly what yet. I guess we will. I guess we will find out. This was supposed to be a chill music playlist, but it is pretty hoppin'. I do like it, but it's not the vibe for right now. Let's try. Let's try this one. Eh, cool. So as you remember from last week, I'm working on the map editor for my Subway app. I need to I don't know. I don't like talking about future features before they're out, but what can I do if I'm working on them on stream? Um, yeah, I want to add more maps to the app, and I want to make it more easy to do so. Managing all of the stations click areas by hand is not it. Which is what I have been doing all this time. Whenever the MTA puts out a new version of the map, which is about every month approximately, I go and make sure everything's in the right spot. And I have the start of a map editor, like I can highlight all of the. Oh, why isn't this? I mean, we are on a branch. I um, probably unhooked something at the end of last session to make some progress. Anyway, yeah, I have this map editor. I'm trying to make it more robust so that it's easier for me and it's easier to bring people in to help work on this amazing app. This app that is loved and appreciated by so many people in this beautiful city. Which feels really good to say. And it's great that it's true too. So, where did we leave off? I've also been working on the website. Nights and weekends, baby. Did anything happen? Oh yeah, last week we were working on this thing and we figured out that we want to, I guess, divide the mouse point by the zoom scale to get a point that'll scale up and down, which is exactly what we want. So I guess the next thing would be, I guess, some UI around this. Of maybe a little box comes up or something, and we want to save all that stuff somewhere. And I'm not sure where that would be just yet. I mean, I guess I'm imagining like shipping this as an iPad app. I find somebody that wants to help out. They download the iPad app. I pay them whatever dollars a map or whatever dollars an hour. I don't know yet. And they go through and they add some stuff. And then they save it to what? Save it to S3? Commit it to Git? Those are all interesting ideas. I do like the idea of Git for cooperating with other people, because then you have the full history. You can go back in time. However, I guess that means figuring out how to uh, interact with Git from inside of a map editor, and it doesn't feel great. I guess with S3 we could turn on revisions or something, but I never really played with those. I don't know if I should rely on them or not. S3 does kind of feel like running my own infrastructure, like in a way, which for something that I want saved forever, I don't know. I guess like using a Git provider means that the stuff is backed up and someone else is worrying about it. Someone else is worrying about disk failures, and it's not me. So there are some trade-offs there. There are Git apps for iPhone and iPad already, though. So I guess that's something to keep in mind. Or we could make it a Mac app and, again, not worry about that too much. Well, what I've learned is that worrying too much about too many things at the start does end up slowing me down in the long run. Just keep it on. More information will be revealed as I go. Make the path by walking, as that beautiful poem says. Yeah, so we print it out and we're not saving it anywhere. I guess I'm kind of imagining saving all these to like a YAML file. Like that'll be the representation of these saved things. But maybe we want to like save everything in memory for now. Yeah, we still have like the master database available, but I don't want to be, I guess, editing that from the map editor ended up being really weird, and it's kind of another motivation for reworking the editor app. Is trying to find a better way to do all that. Noticing that I'm getting a little bit tired all of a sudden. I wonder if it's these digestive enzymes or just tough problems are in fact tough, and my brain is in fact working really hard on it. So of course that's tiring. I think what I want to do is create a parallel interactor that will kind of interact with kind of this new concept of I guess a map tappable is kind of what I'm calling these things. So let's take some steps forward and see if we end up somewhere better or somewhere worse. So call it the map tappable interactor. Don't need all this stuff at the top. So we definitely want to be able to create stuff. Create tappable. And I guess we'll have like an array of these for now. What do you have to import for this? There we go. This is the shared library that's shared across the iPhone app, the admin app, this app, etc. Well, I know we're going to want the map point of where to create this thing at. But what else is on a map tappable? I guess we'll assume circle for now. And then does it have an ID of some kind? Oh, is this is like devoid of... Interesting. So this doesn't have the ID of the stop that you're tapping on, and it doesn't have the ID of the map tappable itself. It's just like, what breaks if I comment that out? Oh, so somebody is trying to get the ID out. Fascinating. Doing archaeology into my own mind. What was I thinking at the time? How was I feeling? Was I stressed? Create tappable at map point for MTA map location ID, and then the map tappable ID. I guess that kind of makes sense. What's on? I saw a class named. Let's close some of these other tabs. I saw a class named map tappable. What was this? Oh, this was for displaying stuff in the map editor app, so I wouldn't have to keep. It was I guess it was a view model, so I wouldn't have to keep reaching into the database to get the name out. And I guess what should be in the YAML and what should be in the master database. I mean, I guess if it's the map editor, I would want the names to be in here. I guess, yeah, so what are the limits of the editor? Oh man, this is truly creating the path by walking. Because let's see, how can I show this off? So I guess a map tappable is any area where you can tap. At some point, I want to add extra map tappables because some people tap on the station name and not the station circle. And I guess separating them out from each other helps manage the number of changes that a certain change set has. And then there's the station circles. Those are the MTA map locations, and they have an ID. So everywhere that's a location, and then what else is there? Then I guess then there's like the concept of an underway station. So like these two at Columbus Circle, those are both the same station, right? That's not how you experience that walking around down there. You don't experience two circles. So that's just one station. But to the MTA, that's two stations, just like West 4th Street is two stations. Any kind of set of tracks, any kind of set of platforms is considered a station in the MTA's data. It's in a format called GTFS, which is a Google format. So that's why I call those GTF stops in my code. My mouth is really dry from those enzymes, I guess. I guess right before a live stream was not the best time to try something new, but I guess it makes the live show more interesting, more lively, and all that. Yeah, so given all that, what what are the limits of the map editor? At first I was thinking just the map tappables, but then I'm like, well, it would be nice to just be able to edit everything from here. I guess the one drawback of that is it's different stop IDs for the different maps. Like if I switch to the path, hey, where'd the path go? We'll figure that out another time. You can see that the stuff on the right shows up. Oh, I guess it was just out of the zoom range. Yeah, I think I just call these different map tappables. I don't think I call them separate stop IDs. But that's what seems the best with I commissioned this map. It gets kind of cut off there at the bottom. I commissioned this map from a guy that makes fan maps on the internet, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think I would work with him again because I do have more maps that I want to make, but we'll, what do they say? We'll burn that bridge when we get there. I guess we can make this UI driven. That's kind of been the way that works for me. So maybe we'll get some of these answers as we walk. So here's create tappable. So we want to, I guess, display a pop-up with more information. So we're going to tell the UI show edit tappable pop-up. Yeah, I guess just one thing at a time, right? Oh, so I have a map UI, and then I have the inspector UI. Oh, because we could just show it on the right here. That is true. Hmm. Yeah, because if we do it on the side, then it's kind of out of the way. But all this does need a bit of a rework, I would say. Where do we start? Where do we start? Let's make the path by walking. This is so ugly also. um, now I'm thinking about how do I want to redesign this. I think for creating, it'll be a pop-up. Let's stick with that idea. It's an app in support of an app. Okay, so UI input show That's kind of a cool idea. Like have it show up at where on the other hand, I guess like showing the highlight would be pretty cool too. Because having a pop-up in this app is actually more distracting than I think it's worth, because we want to be really precise about where the center of the tap area is. So I don't think we're going to... Yeah, I guess it's going to be like a little bit of a float. Let's keep walking and see if we bump into anything interesting. Okay, so this will cause a compilation error, which will guide us. Oh. Map UI. And I think I called it something else. Has no member, but it just auto-completed for me. Yeah, which one of these is the home screen UI input? No, nobody is. Well, that would do it then, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can just call the whole UI. Yes, this will be UI. Cannot find UI in scope. Oh, geez, I put this on the wrong, put it in the wrong file. And we can make that weak. Build succeeded. So when we wire this up in, I guess I call them builders in this app. I guess I've been trying out different things. And who uses this builder? This is not the pattern I use in the oh, it just owns everything. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, so we need to implement this protocol. This is a pattern called Viper. I guess one of my experiments with it. I've tried a few different ways, and I guess this is what I chose for this one. I'm not sure how popular it is, but one of the benefits is that you know exactly which file has what in it. And I guess one of the drawbacks is that it doesn't feel very grassrootsy. It does feel kind of top down. And so you get stuck. You can get stuck not knowing where to put something. But once you figure it out, then you know where it is. I guess that's kind of the hardest part of doing Viper. I think this is the first time the walking in snow video is been during the coding stream. It's really fun during the weekday co-working streams. I feel like the most interesting part is blocked by the code, and you just see all this black on the side and just white on the bottom. But I do like how that video turned out. Very moody. Okay, so if we want to show a pop-up in Catalyst, how do we do it? Self.present a popover controller or something? Well, there, there it is. There's the action sheet. I guess that's not it, is it? Oh, we can add actions and stuff. Okay. Yeah, so then like, oh, it turns out we're building another view controller. And so then you start building folders upon folders of stuff. So I guess this is the create tappable pop-up, which is going to have a whole bunch of stuff. Man, this is making me get tired of Viper, but I don't want to rewrite my whole app. I'm not ready for that yet. I guess Viper is really good for the routing part. I guess that's my favorite part, which I guess is what we're kind of bumping into right here. Do I want to call it a wireframe? I noticed that I didn't have a wireframe for for this guy. This might be the only view controller in this tiny little app. Is that true? I think it is. Wow. Huh. Hey, these are all little views. These are all little views. No SwiftUI in this one. It would be nice to swap to SwiftUI, wouldn't it? Oh, here's me making a little alert. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Should I rewrite this in SwiftUI? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that hurts so much. I don't want to make this project bigger than it needs to be. And I don't want to keep writing code in a style that doesn't suit me. So I have both those things, holding both those very powerful, very strong points of view. It's like, am I going to really start from all over from scratch to do SwiftUI here? I think that's going to serve me in the long term because SwiftUI is the future. Oh, this feels so gross though. It's a tough road to stepping out your front door, Frodo. You never know where the road may take you. And as we're making this path by walking, this is this is a big decision. Because right now this app is in a pretty awkward spot. It's a Catalyst app basically only. Like it can't actually run on iPad as it is right now because of, I mean, in the old world, it writes out, it uses, SQLite on the command line. To create the SQLite database. So I guess we're weighing off long-term and short-term. We're weighing like, is this foundation a good foundation? These are the demons that haunt me, I guess. SwiftUI would be so nice though. I guess we could see how bad it would be. Like we can just say work in progress. Send that upstairs and start from the top. Create new branch. So it's 4:30 now. Let's see what happens. Let's see where we are in 30 minutes. Okay, so this has none of those changes. So we only have one screen, so there's a folder called screen. The app delegate. So should I just like start a whole new like? Oh, what happened to the music? Oh, okay. Need my sweet jams. New editor, new project. Yeah, I guess new project. Multi-platform app. Hell yeah. Map editor. NYC.underway. Oh, is Swift testing like a thing now? Not Swift data, not core data, none of those actually. And once I put it on the desktop, map editor. My Mac. And then let's add some packages. And local, is this going to show off? Yeah, just going to show off something random. iOS applib. This guy. Yeah, so we'll add this, and we'll try to get the map view working. I guess that's like the most complicated thing. I'm second guessing myself, but I guess that's what's good about it. I said, let's see where we are at 5. So I can just stay on this path till 5. Choose package projects. And then where is the map editor? Do. So I have like these files here. I think I can just drag them in. Copy. No, neither. Can we just like reference them? I guess we'll start with copy. We're just trying to get things to work. So then does this have the, it does have the map view. So if we say, MTA map view, what happens? Yeah, I know you failed to build, but why? Oh, right. Android Coil cannot be opened. So this is the most like annoying thing about Xcode right now is that I guess especially switching from CocoaPods, is that you can't have the same dependency open in two Xcode projects. You have to completely close both. And then, I guess while we're here, we can clean up these folders. Move them here. Operation cannot be completed right now because another operation is in progress. Who's getting operated on? Oh, well, I guess, yeah, I can't move a folder called map editor. Okay. There we go. Then we can delete this one. Now we can open this one. I guess I haven't quite developed my own like style yet in SwiftUI. The way I have with Viper. But I guess I was still exploring like in okay, come on Xcode. You just resolved this 5 seconds ago. Try again. Resolve package versions. Build the failed. Why? Why? Cannot be accessed. Well, I guess that's not the right folder, is it? Can I delete this? Okay, Xcode. Oh, that's what happened. I moved it up and it was using a relative path. Okay, but go away. Delete, delete. There's no way to delete this? That's not the location. Here it is. Replace existing reference. Oh my god. Just start a new project. It'll be easy. Now it's got to fetch all over again. We can dance to the music. I guess we can find a new playlist. I'm not really feeling... Ooh, it just finished. Okay, so can I command R? We're building. UIKit is not available for building on Mac OS. Oh, right. This is why. Wait, why is this? Oh, for NS notification. Let's say if can import UIKit, import UIKit. I think we're going to be doing this in quite a few spots. I'm having doubts, but we still have 15 minutes. I am not doubting yet. I am not evaluating yet. I am only walking forward. I am making the path by walking because there is no path, only a ship's wake on the sea. Would be nice to have like 2 paste buffers. Some of the stuff I'm kind of curious how it ended up in the shared iOS lib. Like UI label, like that should that should probably be like this. We're just gonna get the same error again. I guess that's why I was in Catalyst, huh? How many of these are there? Search for UI kit. Oh, I guess we want to search in iOS app lib. 88, not too many. Yeah, UI image, that is UI kit only. Oh, we're gonna need one for plain attributed string at some point. And what is this? UI image. Starting to get a sinking feeling about this. I mean, I am trying to build a company that lasts a very long time. So investing in the future seems like a good idea. However, if we never make it off the ground because I invested too long term, well, that's a whole nother other problem. On the flippity flip side, I want to enjoy all the steps I'm taking. That's my New Year's resolution. And I do not enjoy Viper the way that I used to. So starting a journey of discovering what kind of patterns for SwiftUI work for me seems like a good idea. What the hell is this? But exploring, I guess, too many things at the same time, like, that's a problem too. So I'd be exploring, how do I want to make the map editor? I'd be exploring, how do I want my SwiftUI code to look like? I mean, I have some, but not as big a level as... Why are these files here? I guess I'm starting to get angry at myself. I'm noticing that I did not think long term in the past, and now I have to pay it now. Should have done things correctly from the start, but look how far I got by doing things incorrectly for a little bit. I guess we'll exclude this. Hello? Delete, delete, delete. Why does backspace not working? Oh, my whole my whole right keyboard just shut off. There we go. Just unplug it and plug it back in worked. But then this UI view stuff. It's like, do we really want to have be writing UI kit stuff in 2025? How much further is there to go? Quite a bit. We're not even going to finish this before we get to 5 o'clock. So we did some thinking while talking. Ooh, I do want these colors. I feel like I didn't really get to answer the question, getting trapped behind these imports. Creating friction for myself. My mind is going into deep thought mode while my brain mindlessly does this little bit here. I mean, I guess the question is how much SwiftUI do I want to do today versus do I want to get the map editor just done in a way that I know how. Because I mean, UIKit is sucking joy out of my life, and SwiftUI, for the most part, adds joy. Did this file already. Oh, this is an important file. It's like all those greens need to be rewritten basically with the new data backend, with new. I mean, it basically like it started being the idea for a change to the app, but it's ended up being it's like a whole new app. And I guess the idea of doing SwiftUI does spark a joy. So I think I'm going to trust my gut with that. Which has served me well, I think, in making this app. Oh, that's hilarious. Right. Oh, fascinating. Is there any... There's not really UIKit specific code here. Maybe I can just set this to be import core graphics. Oh, I see there's these colors here. Cannot find UI font. Kind of punting a few things down the road here. Okay, it is 5. I do think I want to follow the spark of joy and say I do want to find out more. I want to go a little bit further with this. let's see, badges.size is here, but this is only if we can import UIKit because start getting some UI image stuff at the end there. Oh man, do we got to do the whole file? It's going to be something we figure out later, I guess. Why is it saying extraneous close curly? It looks right to me. Maybe maybe we need to change what's in iOS AppLib. This is getting a little silly. I'm not even able to like really try out what I'm trying to try out. I mean, all this stuff is UIKit stuff again. I mean, I guess I did call it iOS AppLib, not Swift UI lib. Maybe that's the problem. Let's not include iOS AppLib. Let's include the part that I actually need from it. How do I delete packages? So yes, we want that. Okay, so now if I try to run the app, build the failed missing package, clean. Oh, this is UIKit. Look at that. No such module UIKit. There is a way to make like a UIKit inside of a Swift UI thing though, right? Oh, well, I'm building for Mac. What if I build for the iPad? So I think you just need underway corelib, or at least I hope you do. Who? who is missing this package? Who? I guess we'll search for the string. The string is not here. Import underway core lib. Build the failed. No results. So Command Shift K to clean. Command R to run. Build failed. Missing package. Xcode is the best. I don't know why that was still there. Guess that would be one reason why it's failing. Hopefully it is. Cannot find this in scope. So this must be inside of the core library. And I do want to rewrite the map at some point, but that day is not today for sure. Or is it? Oh my God. I mean, so I've been working on this app for 9.5 years. It's been in the App Store for 8.5 years. Right? 2016. Now it's 2025. Yeah, almost 9 years in the App Store. And I'm hoping for, another 10 more or more. Focusing on just 10 for now. Where's I going with that? Oh, yeah, I guess trying to make decisions about like the future of the app. And like, when do I want to rewrite the map view? Because there's so much I want to add to the app. I mean, when I was riding the subway today, someone was asking me where the escalator is. And I opened my app because I have escalator information in there, but only when the escalator is out of service. So I've been wanting to add that link into the app for so long to just the all escalator page. I haven't done that yet. I would love that. I rode the bus yesterday. Would have loved to have the bus maps in my app. Priorities and everything all at once. And I guess priorities are the slowing down of everything is important all at once. It's like, which one really is the most important? Is now the most important time to dive into Swift UI? I mean, I did feel that spark of joy there, and I want to honor that. Because potentially I can have this be a Mac app and a iPad app, which would be great. Having it be Catalyst was a little weird. I feel like if anything, Apple is going to discontinue Catalyst at some point. Anyway, how do we... Oh, right. I just need these files. Where are these files? So that's who's using it. Where is it defined? Command Shift O. So this is in a frameworks folder inside of iOS app. It's not even in iOS app lib. That don't make no sense. How was I how was I using it in the Catalyst app if it's only in the iOS app? It is a mystery to me. No, really, what was I doing? Okay, where's the old map editor? That's the website. That's the new map editor. Here we go. Nice. I was just adding those files in directly. Amazing. Okay, well, I guess for now let's copy them on in. I'm just trying to get it up and running to see what the deal would be. Reveal in Finder. Okay, so now we have it here. So cannot find in scope. Cannot find in scope. Really, bro? Map editor. So are these just not added to the target or something? These were. We copied these in. These do not have this little target membership thing. Now it does, but huh? Just move all of them in there, I guess. Create bridging header, sure. So this is a H file, so Does it include? How do we do this game? Did I have a bridging header over here? What's it? Command Shift O, Command O, Command P. Okay, so now can I build? CG point has no member times. What is this? Probably a double. Oh, cool. Okay. All that drama is mostly done now. Okay, so what do we need? What does this guy need? It needs to know which map. It needs an output. Okay. Build expression is unavailable. This expression does not conform to view. Okay, so we need a SwiftUI wrapper for this thing. And the way we do that is we Google it. It's definitely been more than a minute. Wrap UIKit view for SwiftUI. Sure. Does not conform. Okay, so we want make an update and let's say a binding map. Send the map on through. So now we can say so we can pass in a binding. Okay. So I guess at state var map equals dot subway. Map $map. Okay. Let's see what happens. Starting up an iPad mini. It's probably not going to be able to find the tiles. And lots of other things. Yep, can't find the tiles. Pretty good though, pretty good. I do feel that spark that's letting me know this is an appropriate direction. I mean, programming is how I think, and I do feel like, yeah, the map editor is a good time to do this. Yeah, just the old one had Viper, had all these like weird, it was like writing to the old database. I'm trying to manage databases in Git. What are we saying no to by saying yes to this? I mean, there's just like so many features that get pushed back. It's obviously obviously a sad part of it. But it will make editing the bus map easier, which is one of the goals of this. This will make making the weekend maps, editing those easier, which is one of the goals of this. Like getting this right is kind of important. So let's get it right. Let's see, 5:30. I usually take a break around 5, and it's almost 5:30. I haven't taken a break yet. Oh, hey, Aiden, how's it going? Hydrate, yes, please. How's it going? I guess with the map editor changes, I don't know how when you stopped in, but I think I'm gonna start it from the top with SwiftUI. That felt really good to me. So that's this was kind of a little bit of a spike. There's more to do to get it off the ground, but the old map editor was, I mean, just so clunky. Even the code was clunky, so it didn't feel good investing in it. Aiden says just got back from Italian place. Oh, right on. I love some good pasta and tomato sauce. I think I might have some for dinner. What'd you eat? Do you have any pictures? Pasta do be good. I guess, can we get this to compile for Mac? We got to compile for iPad. The tiles are missing. That's fine. That's fixable. So this depends. So the map tiles themselves depend on UIKit. I wonder if there's a tiling library that doesn't depend on UIKit. No pictures. Yeah, I don't always take pictures when I eat. Actually, I hardly ever do, unless I made it. Then I do try to get a photo, an ode to my creations. Cheese and meats, olives, some pasta and dessert. let's see. Image tile library Swift UI. Oh, this is tiling the same image many times. This is not necessarily for a map. Gotta start being 22 strong. I don't know. I don't know what 22 strong means. Is that how many folks are in your posse? So that's a small image. I guess maybe tile is kind of the wrong thing. Maybe you search for DZT Swift UI. AXT? How is that? How did you get DZT from that? I don't think it knows what DZT is. Let's try Google itself. DZT Swift UI. No, start being age 22 strong. Oh, happy birthday. I don't think it knows what I'm searching for. Let's see, github.com. Maybe there's some comments on AR scroll view. It's not even on repositories. Error 429. Bro. Secondary rate limit. Shame I had to have my birthday and be in class. Okay, well, here's the original repo. Are there any comments? On a replacement? It doesn't seem to be. I'm just trying to go back to the page that I was on. GitHub. That's always an issue with March birthdays. Shame it can't be in the summer or something. I have a friend, I think it's an early January birthday. He always takes off work and gets a extra nice massage. AR tile. Are tiles for Tugboat? Oh, these are just typos? Oh, and it thinks AR means augmented reality. Oh my. Oh my. This is really old too. Jealous of my sister for a summer birthday. This This is not it. I think there's the Swift package index. Maybe we could search on there. Mapbox maps. Mapbox vector tiles. Oh, let's see what this is. Load and write data objects or URLs. Can dump a tile as a GSM. Oh, I think this is like for like actual maps, not a map like I'm using. Sprite kit, spin. If we search for DZT here. Deep zoom tiles. Nope. I feel like I saw a library that was kind of doing what I needed a long time ago. Maybe I was on CocoaPods. $10 years ago. I don't think this guy is working on it anymore. I don't want to have to write my own for this. I want to yoink somebody's. That's a different kind of tile. Oh, it's the guy's name. Hmm. Well, I guess we can confine this to the iPad for now. So I guess it's not really cross-platform, is it? Huh? Aiden says, well, it might have committed to rewriting my individual uni project with Python in the backend. Oh, cool. What'd you have in the backend before? Full stack Next.js. Oh, cool. You prefer Python? Sort of being a pain and getting messy. Yeah. That's how I feel about this UI kit code. Let's see, what's the library I'm using for Android? I wonder if that'll at least help me like Google for the right thing. Android app. I think it's inside of app, and then build.gradle. Display tiled maps. Swift. Which is somehow different from a yeah, these are like not getting, these are not quite it. Iden says, I tried Python for my group project for this external client and kind of liked it. Yeah, it's a fun little language. Okay, so if we are going to commit to this, if we are going to make an iPad app for editing maps, where's the data going to live? I guess on S3? How are we going to manage multiple people overwriting each other? Yeah, I feel like iPad is like not the right thing. I'm just like coming back to Catalyst again. But I want to have a way for people to be able to, I want to be able to pay people to work on certain things. And I felt like getting all the dots in the right spot would be a good spot, a good thing to start outsourcing with. Because they publish a new map for every weekend for the service changes. And I feel like that's a feature that people would pay for. And that'd be something that I would want to use. A web app. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about it, but you have a point. You have a point. A web app. Huh. I feel my brain is starting to overheat. I try. No, that's a fair point. How would that look? Because I already have a spike for displaying the map on the web, this little web map spike, and it's way faster than, there's a competitor who does this. It must be linked from here somewhere. Yeah, this thing is so slow. Actually, it looks like they sped it up a little bit. But on iOS, it was like so slow for the longest time. So does this mean there's no 7 train because it's slightly pink? And this is full colored? I mean, this is just not it. It's like the actual shape of the island. Like, no, we want representations of things. We don't need, ugh. And the way the parks like zoom in and out, I don't know, man. I get it, but I don't like it. I understand the choices that you made, but I don't like them. Which is fine. You can be a Prince fan or a Michael Jackson fan, or you can like both. Maybe it depends on what they are trying to edit on the map. Yeah, I guess that's the other thing that I'm realizing is that there's like a lot on the map, and I'm not sure whether to just edit like where the tappable areas are, or to be able to edit everything in the map. I guess I should start with something small, right? And then add on later. I then signed up for the mobile applications module next year. I almost instantly wish I didn't do it because I found out we were using Flutter. Oh, interesting. Yeah, some people really enjoy Flutter. It's just something made by Google, so I feel like in another 6 months or 6 years, it's just going to disappear. Like everything else that Google does. That's not ads. Remember Google Wave? $296 items. Jamboard. Jamboard is on here twice? Oh, there was also a hardware version of it. Yeah, that's a good point too. The accessibility problems with Flutter. YouTube had stories? Grasshopper. Grasshopper was a free mobile and web app for aspiring programmers that taught introductory JavaScript and coding fundamentals. It was about 5 years old. They're making it sound like a baby. Kind of wish they went to React Native or Native. Yeah. Flutter does seem cool, except for the parts that aren't cool, though. Yeah, here we go. 2018 to 2020. This is where I beat Google. Killed over 4 years ago. Pigeon Transit was a transit app that used crowdsourced information about delays, crowded trains, and escalator outages, live entertainment, dirty or unsafe conditions. It was almost 2 years old. Yeah, so I'm pretty proud about that. If you searched for Underway on the App Store, you would get an ad for Pigeon, and that pissed me off. Why are you trying to squash on me, Google? But I outlived them. Let's see, is Crashlytics on here? Iden says, I'd be all Flutter if it didn't use Skia for rendering. I don't know what that is. Oh, is that the font name? What was I searching for? Oh yeah, Crashlytics. Didn't Crashlytics get bought by Google? It's not really a thing anymore. Hey, what's up, John 2.0? Skia is an open source 2D graphics library that serves as the graphics engine for Flutter. Ah, okay. Picasa got killed? Oh, it's called Google Photos now. This is crazy. All these stuff that Google bought and just dumped. Oh man, I remember Knoll was a Google project. Why did they kill it? The site failed to gain a large readership. I guess they lost to Wikipedia, so they stopped promoting Knoll. Yeah, this is it. Like, I need to never stop promoting my app. Because Flutter uses that instead of using... Oh. I see. Yeah, that is pretty gross. Winter is breaking here, so I haven't been in my office in like 2 weeks. But it's not going to. It's not going to what? Aiden says, the good thing is we are covering mobile auth, which is a pain in the ass. To do so, I will learn something when we get... Yeah. 2 was added by Apple's autocorrect. But it's not going. Okay. Yeah, so I started by how are we gonna show a pop-up in our Catalyst app? And then I got annoyed with Viper and was like, I really should be learning SwiftUI here. So we tested that out, and that's great. But it'd be limited to iOS because we're using UIKit. And I couldn't find another tile library yet. So I'm not really sure which direction to go in there. Oh yeah, and then Aiden suggested making it a web app, which does feel... I mean, there is some merit to that idea, but I feel like it's so far away from... I'd be throwing out a lot to do that. Where I guess kind of the point was, let's start exploring SwiftUI more with an app that I use more often. I know there's Haptic Studio on the App Store. Haven't used it in a minute. Haven't needed to compose haptics in a minute, but it was a nice. It's a nice little reference to have. Let's see, 10 minutes left. So we can make the Xcode gen. Aiden says, I think you should work on the desktop app stuff until you can afford a team to work on the web app. Oh yeah, for the main app, I'm holding off on... It was a really cool spike, but yeah, now is not the time to do it yet. I would really like that though. Like you go to Underway to NYC and you just see the map and you can click and see when the train's coming. I feel like that would be fantastic. But yeah, that is much lower on the priority scale than so many other things. don't want environment variables. Guidance says, I think a super basic version for web, since you can push for sale for more advanced stuff on the app at some point. Oh yeah, I would love that. But I guess if we're going for iOS only, then yeah, we can just include the whole iOS applib. Don't need the proxy. Platform iOS. What's the latest iOS? We're like 18, 19 now. Do those sirens come through the microphone? Yeah. It kind of goes with the music a little bit. We can copy the SPX folder over. Oh, I guess I should do it this way. Come on. What's happening? Is it gonna go? Okay, so it did go in the right spot. Mint. I'm not using Mint. Okay, whatever. Unless the police are driving by me and are about to get me. /maps/map editor SPX. I called it project? No. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. To the funny farm. Invalid local package. Do I have the paths wrong? I do. So I like that it gives me suggestions, but like how I only want the first part, not the second part. And if I do right arrow, it's going to go all of it. So that ends up being like so many more clicks. Okay, I'm going to close Xcode just in case, because I know Xcode gets upset very easily, which is fine. Just build a failed, cannot code sign. Why can't you code sign? And one is not generated automatically. Oh, okay. Where is another one of these? Close others. Xcode gen, sure. No, that one's too complicated. Where's the admin app? Xcode gen. And then does this have a info plist? It doesn't? I am surprised. Working on Choo Choo app. Yeah, the map editor for it. Here we go. I'm not using AppLovin. We can delete that. Do. Info. You just call it info.plist, I guess. Oh, I guess we can. No, let's leave it. That's a fine place for it. 1.0. Map editor. The unpaid internship. Okay, let's try that. I do not yet have any unpaid interns or any kind of interns or any kind of employees. But one day I'll have all that and more. This was a tough stream, but a real stream. I feel like going up and down that walkway, I'm kind of glad I got to show that of what to decide to, what direction to go in and how I decided that. Did you forget to declare this file as an output of a script? Is that for the whole year? That's pretty cheap. So where's the bridging header then? Oh, it's missing. That's what they said. So then bridging. Oh my God, so many files that I want to do bridging. And I saw the one I wanted, but it kept on searching. Here it is. Oh, I can just make that file. It doesn't have to have anything in it. New empty file. Map editor. Bridging header. .h. Yes, while we try and not get students in 100K plus debt over here. Sick burn. Only going to be in 60K plus debt after finishing my whole degree. Used twice? Oh, well, I guess for status. Move the trash. Move to trash. Now let's try. 80 is more than I'd want. Oh, 60. But if I don't earn enough, they won't make me pay. After so long, they fully wipe it off. Pretty good system. Well, compared to the US, many things are a good system. MT map focus style. Used twice. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can just delete this. Perfect. Wonder bar. Unable to infer associated type. Oh, do I need to import iOS applib? What's your problem? Import AR image scroll view.h. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Bridging header. Is that not what I have? It is not what I have. Okay. Command R. Simulator device failed to install the installation. Short version string. Okay. That's doable. That is correct, isn't it? Oh, this needs to be stringified. You can pre-do the gen ed credits to make it faster. The degree I'm looking at is about $3,600 a semester. You can get the degree done as quick as your brain lets you pass the classes. Right on. Build service cannot create build operation. Unable to load transferred PIF. That seems like a problem. Maybe it's time to clear derived data. And Command R. It's building. No build error yet. What are you going to study? Oh, that's a good question. Hey, we're launching. Oh, and we have a tile. Hey. That is nice. Look at that. It works upon the iPad. Look at all these changed files. Stage all. Well, that's all that can import crap. I don't know if I want that crap. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's true if you if you can't import UIKit. Well, let's keep it for now, I guess. Map editor, Swift UI, base. And send that upstairs. So if I click on a stop, nothing happens yet. Because I guess there's no output assigned. So what does the output do? It's going to do cybersec, but that field has become more saturated and worse to get into than software dev. Oh, hey, it's past 6 o'clock. I can rest my brain. Woo. I think I'm going to not close the stream, though. Everyone's hanging out here. I think I'm going to play a game. Spring sale is on now. Oh, which I guess means I need to kill the music. How's that for audio levels? Oh, I gotta change the stream info. I'm working on the Hive Night. I gotta turn some lights off to get the mood right. So I think this game has been teaching me patience. I feel like when I'm in a rush, I do very poorly. And when I take my time, bosses die. One of the hack in the box challenges and found it really hard. That's that's a funny name though, hack in the box. It's not simple. If you want to try your hand at it again, do Other Wire Bandit. Goes over fundamentals. Was that for hacking? Well, it's very good to see you both here today. I got to go to a wedding in the park on Saturday. Aw. Thought I was safe. It's so tedious to get back to the boss. I'm not very good at taking shortcuts in this game to get back to the Hive Night. It's not simple. My friend does that for fun. Wow. That's cool. Fly across. Oh, I guess I can close Xcode now. Go ahead and stop tasks. What are you doing up there, little guy? stagger. Oh my god. Yep. Years ago, you had to actually hack the login of the Hack the Box to get an account for it. Oh, I think I heard of something like that. Everything in here is flying, and everything in here flies away from you. This one's going to try to stomp on me. Made it through that room. Oh, I actually got through that without too much trouble. I don't have any, what do they call it in this game? Mana? Soul? Apparently it's still top 30 on Nintendo's downloads. I was talking about it yesterday with some folks. They're like, yeah, they're gonna take all the time they need for Silksong because they're still making a lot of money off this game. I haven't figured out when he's going to jump on my head, though. I know a lot of his other moves. Oh! Thought I was safe in the corner. Ah! I guess I was already safe enough on the left side. Oh boy. Didn't even get to the stagger this time. No! Oh no. I'm not sure what to do when the bees are flying at me and he's flying at me too. Jumping up in the air does not seem to be it. Maybe I need to like upswing towards them. Can't quite get it. Ah, I made it. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Okay, at least I'm back up to full health. Does that mean there's still more two of those big ones? Oh boy. Okay, good. Oh, he got me. We still got that walker guy. I think that's all the big bumblebees. Time to run and munch on some grindage. What's a grindage? YouTube. Oh man, I walked into that. Oh my god. That's a lot of mistakes in a row. That's... Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. The Son-in-Law, the Pauly Shore movie. Long as back, so can't hear you. Gotta run. Okay, cool. Yeah, see you next time. Just feels so hard to optimize when they're like flying away from you all the time. Ooh, that's not good. going through the middle seems to work out sometimes. I lost 2,000 geo earlier in the hive trying to get back to the boss, and back up to 1,000 already because they give so much geo. Oh, I thought I was safe. Oh, I thought I could squeeze some of them. Oh, I guess. Oh boy. Yep. I get to the bees and then I'm not sure exactly what to do about that. Okay, that was a chill room. Nice. That worked. Oh! Dashed backwards. What's the cooldown on Monarch jump? Guess that's something I need to play around with. I can stand here, but enemies chasing me. I guess. Ooh, I was close. Oh, I was under him. Again. Oh, not good. No! I had my sword down. Maybe I should get rid of the shaman stones, and so I'm not really casting spells this game, or in that fight. And I can replace it with Quick Slash, or Mark of Pride, or I kind of need Soul Eater for the first two rooms, honestly. Let's try full swords. And then what for the last notch? Guess we could take off Sprint Master to go with the extra long nail. Do those two stack? I wonder if I can parry the spikes with my nail. Oh, he still got me. Ow. Does that count as 2 hits or 1 hit? Yeah, I love Quick Slash against those guys. So far, so good. Oh. Ah! Juked myself off of it. I do like the long nail a lot. Oh, they can still get me. Not good. How did I get his face there? Oh my god, a bee in my face. Just trying to get out of the corner. I guess I do like the longer nail. Yeah, I don't think... I guess I just need to figure out what to do with those bees. I guess get into a bad spot. Oh! Got him. Tragic. Oh my god. Okay. have full life. That's cool. Oof. Another B phase I lived through. I shouldn't have. Oh, come on. Oh my god. He's busy looking at the spikes. Didn't see where he was landing. Tragic. Okay, well, I'm going to call it there. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. And I'll see you next week.